Hello, it's Mrs. J. Today we're going to look at day 6 of Autodesk Inventor. We're going to use the circular pattern. Pretty simple, kind of fun to use. This will be your finished product. Okay, I'm going to go to the home screen. Please make sure you're working in the 25 days project and the folder, and it is activated. You see a green check mark. Hit part, and then we're going to start a new sketch. And let's come down here on the, I think, XZ plane, X and Z, Z coming at you, yeah. So click on there. It'll say top when you're over here. That way you know you're on the right plane. Let's hit circle tool and then click the origin, and we'll make this about 3 inches. I'm going to scroll out so you can see it. You're still in the circle tool, and we're going to come in the center. Click the origin again and type 0.5. Nice big circle. Finish your sketch. We're going to extrude it. I've got to select it. 0.5. It doesn't automatically select it here because you could have, let me just show you, you could have selected the center and lost the big thing, right? So you had to choose. You had to tell it to choose. Normally it selects what it sees. Okay, 0.5. And then let me hit the house button so it's in front of us. Let's do a new sketch on top. In the last video, we did the rectangular tool and we did it on a sketch. This time we're going to create a sketch but extrude it into a feature. And then we're going to do the circular tool on a feature. So appreciate those two differences. So we're going to add a circle. Just pop it in anywhere. We're going to go 0.25. Use your dimension tool. Touch the center of both circles. A little tricky, but no big deal. It's going to drag off along that x-axis, and we're pretty close. 0.75 is what we're looking for. So I touched the center of each. I dragged it off the object so as not to confuse object lines. Finish your sketch. There you go. Now let's extrude that circle, just cut it out. You can drag the arrow till you see pink, or you can type in cut or flipped. Hit OK. Okay, so in the last video, we did not extrude it, and we used the pattern, and we multiplied the sketch, and then we extruded all of it. It takes a little more time that way, so this one's shorter. Use the circular pattern. Always two things: what you're going to move around, like duplicate, and what you're going to use as your axis to go around. So it defaults to feature, and you have to highlight, and this will be tricky on your certification test, not the big circle, not the center circle, see how they're highlighted together, but just the feature. And you'll see two because it's extruded. So you want to click that, left click it. Then you come back here and you switch to rotation axis. Always two items, the feature and the axis. You can put an axis in here, but since we have a circle extruded, we can use that. So it defaults to 6, and that's usually a test question. What is the default? 6. But we're going to change it to 8. It's right over here by placement. It highlights for you, so you don't really have to pay attention to it. You can choose degrees, but we're not going to. We're going to change it to 8 and click OK. So you see the difference. It's not a sketch that goes around, but it's an entire feature. I'm going to add some contrast. Practice using your color. Left click all the way across. Add some color, and then you're good. Okay, in order to receive credit for this, you want to do a couple of things. Save it as day 6. You do need to have all of them saved to receive credit at the end of the 25 days. And go to solid bodies, right click on solid 1 and hit properties, and don't forget to update. The proper screenshot will go all the way from the model tab across the object that you have in there, and check that your mass, your area, and your volume match what you see on this screen. Thanks for watching. Have a great day today.